context is decisive. And so therefore they're being the best that they can be so they can give more to other people, more to their partner, more to their family, more to the community, that kind of thing. So it's just the same thing but different mindset. First, seek to understand and be understood. When it comes to weight issues, there's a lot of emotional leaders with weight issues. I've even been guilty of that, and I'm sure lots of people have gone through emotional times, and we've eaten comfort food. They might say to themselves, nobody understands me, I feel alone, I'm alone with my issues, I'm stuck. Seek to understand. What impact is this having into my life? Why can't I keep this going? Why do I need to change today? How do I make the changes? How do I make a plan? Who do I speak to? When you become proactive, the answers start to come to you. And which do you think will get better results? A client that's coachable or resistant? So just going with the flow of everything. Sometimes we need to go in the opposite of what other people are doing. Most people say practice makes perfect. Yeah, so if I'm playing golf and I'm doing a hook, I keep on practicing, is that going to make it perfect? No. Perfect practice makes perfect. Yeah, so sometimes just that slight difference makes all the difference. When people go on diets, what's the first 3 letters of the word diet spell? Diet. When we go on a healthy lifestyle program, what are the first 4 letters of the of healthy mean? Heal. Yeah. And sometimes consider doing group or community type exercise well, rather than doing it by yourself. Illness, what's the first letter spell? I. Wellness, first 2 letters stand for we. Yeah, so consider groups. We're social creatures at the end of the day. Synergize with people. Work with your fitness trainer. Work with your team, your doctor. Work in a team. And hang around positive, happy people. Anyone that undermines you or saps your energy, just create boundaries around that and just do your thing and keep going and keep going. And we talked about sharpening the sword or the axe. And some motivation tips. The big thing up there is to reward yourself. A bigger picture. We've got an ageing population. I think we all know that baby boomers were born from 1946 to 1964. They're on the march. The health conditions will become more and more and more. Do you think that's going to decrease or increase the cost of health? Start to look after yourself. Don't rely on anybody else. Work in partnership with them, but you've got to be the one, you've got to be the CEO, you've got to be the one that guides things. Yeah? Our body is a community of cells. If we change our habits, we look after each cell within the body, which is a community of cells. We will transform our health. The community that we live in is a collection of people. If we want to transform our community, we need to transform ourselves. I'll just play another quick video.
Hi, I'm Deb, and I'm really lucky that I've got a friend who introduced me to MediGYM, told me how beneficial it had been for her because she had severe arthritis, and I've got a bone density problem and some muscle issues, so I've really enjoyed coming along and improving my health and my fitness. It's been good. It's great, isn't it? Yes.
I've been coming since 2005, and as a child I had polio, and when my friend said to me, you must go to MediGYM, I thought, what a nonsense. I couldn't do any of those exercises because I imagined having seen people running and jogging on the spot, I thought, I can't possibly do that. But how wrong was I? Once you come to MediGYM, suddenly you are taken into hand. wanting, of course, being a physio, assesses you, and then, of course, his wonderful team take over. And nobody is pushed to do anything that they don't want to do or that they can't do. And since those years, I'm sure that for me it's helped me with post-polio syndrome, and I think probably quite addicted to it now. And I have to tell you, we do carry on our exercises after our noon group on Mondays. We then adjourn for coffee. So it's been marvellous.
So you get a much more respect to it.
Totally.
And you can see through the various terms, 4 terms a year, how you can progress and use different equipment to enhance your fitness and strength.
Very much so, very much so. Oh yes, and I am a great believer in healthy bodies, a healthy mind.
Exactly, and it relieves tension for a lot of people. I've heard people come here and said that they're under stress or whatever.
So all the information presented today was for educational purposes only. Please, if anything came up or you heard me say anything that you might want to take on, if you need to, speak to your doctor or allied health professional or your trainer or your fitness professional. On a final note, hopefully you'll learn 1 or 2 things today. My job is done if you actually take an action today, and hopefully that's a seed that's been planted for you to continue on your journey to health and well-being and safe fitness, and it's never too late to start. I'm just going to grab one little thing. If I can get it down. This way.
Well done.
Speaking with us. It's been wonderful and it's been very educational. I'd just like to give you another quick round of applause.
If anybody had any questions, I'll be available for a few minutes to have a bit of a chat, and there's a few things to take with you if you want to. Oh, there's also a little questionnaire too, a bit of a feedback sheet. If I can get Kat and maybe I'll hand out some forms.